got that battery done. Big old saw, let me tell you. Not a bad size for a pickup truck. Half done. So at least I got that done. That was kind of a pain in the butt for being a battery, but it's done. I gotta show you this. I thought it was kind of cool. It's the second one that's happened to me like this on the same exact brand tire. So the car just sits on a jack stand, or the dollies I should say, and this is the second tire I have literally blown the tire off. Just sitting in the garage. And it's blowing off good. So yeah, they are a Summit radial track. Whatever you don't buy them. Check this out. Make that number 3 on the tires. That one's starting to go to now. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. No, I can't really see on the camera. We'll find out. But yeah, that one's starting to go too. Well, staying away from the exhaust so far. Ugh. Just gotta make sure I don't fuck up his rim. Because Lonnie's about as anal as I am. You don't like your shit fucking scratched. Exhaust is clear, and that's my biggest worry. Woo-wee! Frickin' perfect. I'm frickin' stoked. Let me show you. Alright, let me show you here. Hopefully you can see. It helps turn the freaking light on. Alright. So this is a 4.5-inch backspace, 9-inch rim. And nothing has been rolled, obviously you'll see. Where the camera, there it is. But you can see how much room I got. I got plenty of room. I don't have to worry about deflection, anything. Show you the back. Where'd it go here? Yeah. The light's kind of messing up my parade here. Hang on. Now I should be able to see. And that's the back. So yeah, looks good. And I was worried about the exhaust. And here's the exhaust, which obviously you can see is plenty of clearance, which I am stoked about. And just for shits and giggles, we'll check the front, which shouldn't be anything in the front there. Oh, definitely not. Awesome. That is freaking cat's ass. Actually, these rims don't look too shabby on this car. Let's get a back closer look here. Let me get the shit out of the way. Oh. Get the jack out of the way. Take a look at her. He said he got these rims from year 1. 17s, and I'm going with 17s. Too bad I can't put one on the front. I am just so stoked they fit. Awesome. Alright, we got the amp back, which I believe I said before in the previous clip. Let's flip this around. Amp is back. Oh, it's all freaking beat up. What the I'm hoping it ain't all beat up. Oh, that's gonna piss me off. God damn it. Anyways, I don't know what I can do about that. That pisses me off. See what I can do to fix that, and I'll get her put in here and go from there. Well, with the amount of money I'm spending on rims and tires, I thought I better double check the right side just to make sure. And fits the car fine, but the aftermarket exhaust is hitting the tire. Right there. And that is what I was worried about, so worst case I get the exhaust fixed. That's all. It's only one side, so I got new upper control arms coming for the rear end. That'll give me a little more room to move that tube over a little bit, and I might be able to turn that away a little bit. So I won't know until I get some more parts, and then we'll readjust that. If not, I'll take it to exhaust shop, and because I don't have no TIG welder, so I can't cut it and re-weld it, etc. So fun, and the fun continues. All right, I got sidetracked, of course, from the car, but it had to be done. I got this cabinet mounted off the ground. It was supposed to fit in there without, you know, being put up in the air, but it didn't work that way because of the door sensors. So yeah, and the purpose of this cabinet was for the car covers, so you keep them clean when they're not on the bikes and on the cars. So yeah, it worked out pretty good. I put my bulk oil down there, so that way it's out of the way, because it's taking up all my cabinet space. That's all I got for you. Cool beans. I like it. I'll get it back up here. Can I zoom out? There we go. Yeah, works pretty good. My air tank was supposed to fit underneath there, and of course I didn't measure it. So yeah, it was a 1/4 inch too low. That's it for Friday. Saturday morning we do a little more testing on. I'm gonna put that tire back on the front, and then I'm gonna have a friend of mine come over, Lonnie, and I'm gonna have bounce on it, do whatever you gotta do to see what happens if that tire rubs or not. Because I can't believe that 9-inch rim ain't rubbing on that car. I just don't get that. It should be rubbing someplace. So we're gonna double check that tomorrow morning and see what happens. Well, that didn't work so good. Lonnie was here and we did the tire, and I wasn't recording. I thought I was, and somehow my phone was recording the conversation we were having right before I turned the camera on. So yeah, I mean, I guess you're not getting it, Lonnie, like you thought. So let me show you what you had going on here, just so you guys know. I was putting a 9-inch wheel on the front and seeing where it was hitting, and let me show you where it was hitting. Okay, so it was a 255 45 ZR 17, and it was rubbing right here when we put weight on the car. Right on that, right here. It was rubbing right there. And that was not even moving or hitting any bumps. That was just putting a little weight on the front end. And the weight that we had on it was just enough to pretty much set the stance that I wanted. So yeah, sorry I couldn't give you no pictures here. I'll add some pictures of what it looked like on the car, but I did not get the recording of how it looked and where it was hitting. So sorry about that. That was a screw up. So here I'll attach some pictures on. And boy, is she hot today. After editing all this and looking at the pictures, the rims I picked out obviously are very nice, but they do draw your eye to the rim versus the car. And where the other rims, actually the color of them draw your eyes to the paint and to the paint scheme, the striping and stuff like that, it kind of blends in. I wish there was a little more bling on the rims from year one, but I am so undecided, it's unreal right now. And of course money has a lot to do with it too. I'm looking at $1,000 year one rims versus probably $4,000 now on the other rims. So fun. We'll figure it out. Thanks for watching. Yeah, leave a comment which rims you like better. I mean, granted, the ones are cut and pasted, but you get an idea what they look like. So let me know.